Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back! Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Beast! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021, the album, Dad, AF. Hey little thing in my life, you can't. You guys, I have lost my voice, okay? It is day 4 of Las Vegas, and I've been shouting and screaming and partying, and Las Vegas has taken my voice. Rock on, gold dust. I went to a party last Saturday night in Las Vegas, and I lost my voice. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Are you guys having a good day today? Okay, we have so much drama to talk about today. I have a little Jeffree Star drama to talk about, just a little itsy bitsy Jeffree Star drama, and I have some Trisha Paytas drama to talk about. Before I get into that, I just want to say, yeah, I have completely lost my voice, you guys, and I woke up this morning and my husband was like, what happened to your voice? I'm like, I have no idea, and I keep on biting this side of my mouth over and over and over again. And so it's like, at this point, I'm just like talking like around this side of my mouth. I sound like Cher 24 hours a day. Anyway, so please just bear with me. Hopefully it'll get better real soon and I'll get back to regularly scheduled, normally sounding videos. Okay, let's get into, but I'm having the time of my life. I'm having so much time out here. We are one of 9 couples that are in Las Vegas celebrating for our friend's birthday, our friend Jason. So happy birthday to Jason. Sound off in the comment section below and say happy birthday, Jason. I also want to say hello to his beautiful wife, Melissa, who is one of my dearest Judies, my really good Judy in life. And she and I are starting, if you didn't already know, a horror movie podcast, which is called the Boogeman Besties. All the social media things are listed. The Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram is listed below for that. So if you'd like to follow us, please do. And we're already active on the socials, but we're going to be making some announcements about our very first podcast coming soon. It's going to be really, really cool, you guys. We're doing interviews with cast members from movies. We're going to give you our opinions about specific movies every episode of the podcast. What else? Unknown facts about podcasts. We've got some games we're doing, all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be really, really fun. I'm really excited about it. All right, so that's all listed below if you'd like to follow that. Any other things I'd like to say? I don't know, but I have you in a swivel chair, and I was just like, this just happened when I was like setting up, so I have to do it. Okay, you ready? When your lips are dry as mine, then it's Luna Beauty time. Anyway, I don't have my lip gloss. My lip gloss is over there, but my lip gloss will be poppy. But I thought that was so cute on the little swivel chair. Okay, anyway, let's get into today's video. Like I said, I'm gonna talk about Trisha Paytas, and I'm gonna talk about Jeffree Star. Before I get into the Trisha Paytas drama, I do want to say this because I already know, okay? Somebody's typed it in, they've already entered it in the comment sections, okay? I love y'all that leave the comments about what I talk about at minute 8, but you can't even wait to get to minute 8 to already let me know that I didn't do what you wanted me to do. Well, wait till minute 8 and you might find out that what you want me to say, I've already said, okay? Just saying. But anyway, the lighting in this room is so bad. Here, should we move up a little bit? Let's move up a little bit. You know my editing is fantastic. Okay. If you watched the last video that I did about Trisha Paytas, I said that I was not going to cover any more of the drama talking about the specific allegations that are surrounding Trisha Paytas. It was just too dark for me. It was too much for me. I just can't do it anymore. I also think that the situation is so serious that for me personally, and this is just me on my channel, I don't want to just throw out speculation about a situation like that. That to me is something that is like, I think people know by now over here, I don't love covering that stuff. But I did say in that video, and you can go back and you can watch it at the very end, okay? I did say in the video that I was going to continue to cover Trisha Paytas drama if and when it should occur. And it has occurred, and I am going to talk about it a little bit today. But before I get into the Trisha Paytas drama, okay, which is very, very interesting to me based on, you know, things that Trisha has told me in the past, I want to talk about this Jeffree Star thing because I started getting tons and tons of messages about this. Jeffree Star, one day ago, posted his video, Pricked Palette and Collection Reveal, Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So he released, or he did his next release and launch video of his next collection, okay? And what's interesting about this is I started getting all these messages from people saying Jeffree Star is getting like no views in this video at all, right? And this is where I think like people say to me, oh, Jeffree's still super, super popular. Jeffree is still super, super relevant. Like Jeffree will continue to like just sell tons and tons and tons of makeup. And I think that this is a pretty good example that things are really hurting in the world of Jeffree Star, right? Because when you go to that video and you look, from 1 month ago, the Pink Religion palette and collection reveal is sitting at 2.2 million views. And this is probably a good reason why Jeffree Star should make videos in between his launch videos. I know he's very busy, okay? I know he's very busy out in Casper, Wyoming, living his best life, blocking people and unblocked, because I got unblocked on Twitter. I know he's living his best life, okay? But at the same time, you might want to film a video or two here and there, because I know that you have no time for that, right? But then maybe you wouldn't see both launch videos right next to each other, where it would be so easy for people to compare them. Because when you look from a month ago from 2.2 million views to the video from yesterday, which is sitting at 431,000 views, and he's getting less and less views per launch video, what is very apparent is that people really aren't that interested in the makeup of Jeffree Star anymore. There's a select, you know, a group that is, but other than that, they're not as interested as they used to be. And I think this is why Jeffree Star has also done like the mystery box releases, which he used to do videos of and things like that. He started to do them more on Instagram stories, because I think that he knows that it's not as, you aren't going to see it as closely as if you see it in a YouTube video, you know? I don't know. If you go back and let's see the video before that, the Cavity Palette and Blood Sugar Anniversary Collection was 2 million views. So he's getting about for each launch or release, he's getting about 2 million views. I mean, you go back, like, and he hasn't even really filmed that many videos this year at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he's filmed about 16 videos this year. So that's like a video and a half a month, not even. You know, do you think the day will come where people like Jeffree Star, Jaclyn Hill, are just completely off of YouTube whatsoever? That they've just like, you know, this is the thing. I don't really know how they can exist without doing like YouTube stuff, you know? I think Jeffree Star would like to have everybody assume that he's much more popular, or people really care about. I mean, I was watching this thing the other day, and I think I put it in my video, and he was like, first of all, I was going to say, I think that he would like people to think that so many people are just like beating down his door wanting to know what's going on with him, and I don't think people are really that interested. I don't. And you know, if you think about it, like his popularity grew in his makeup world, but it really kind of started with his music stuff. I mean, he was super popular in music, right, and being on the Warped Tour, and then he came over and he started doing makeup, right, which the music definitely helped him with that. The edginess, all that kind of stuff really helped him build his makeup empire, right? But if he stops doing YouTube videos, who's going to care what's going on, you know? It's like I was watching that Instagram story of his the other day, and when I was including it, I had like not even caught it, because when Jeffree Star says these kinds of things, I'm like, dude, you're like, I don't know, I think like Jeffree Star thinks people care about this, or that it's edgy, and it just, to me, kind of comes across as rather perverse at this point, right? And it's not like you're an edgy makeup CEO. It comes across as very desperate and rather pathetic, honestly, is when Jeffree Star is sitting in a video, or like an Instagram story, and he's like, okay, I gotta get off now. I'm gonna go take a bath and have a little, and he said in the video, if you listen to it, he goes, a little suck, a little lick, or a little lick, a little suck. And I'm like, okay, first of all, we all know you're out in the middle of Casper, Wyoming, alone, okay? Surrounded by 3 or 4 assistants. We know that, right? So when you sit there and you put that out in the world that you're gonna have like a little suck, a little lick, right? And there's nobody out there. There's no romantic interest whatsoever. It's ridiculous, you know? I mean, it's just like, I don't know like why he continues to play this game of like having to like put it, what is like hanging out back here? Oh. Listen, I got real hungry late last night. I went to the store downstairs and I got me some of these. Anyway, I don't know why he has to continue to play it up that way. You know, I just don't. And I think, like, if Jeffree Star were willing to read the room a little bit and see who his audience is at this point, I think that Jeffree Star's audience, this is just my personal opinion, you know? I sit here and I watch these people and I just kind of am like this. Like, if it were me, this is what I would think, this is whatever, right? If Jeffree Star were willing to read the room a little bit and see who his audience is, the majority of Jeffree Star's audience, no offense to anybody, okay? Because y'all know, I got a more mature audience over here, the majority of it, and I love y'all, okay? Because I'm more mature too. But Jeffree Star's audience is not 16 years old anymore. I know he wishes it was, okay, but it's just not. And the majority of his audience is anywhere from, like, I think, like, late 20s to, like, let's say early 40s. Like, I think that's, like, the majority of his audience, right? Well, that audience is working every day. They're starting to nest, have kids, build their own homes, all that kind of stuff, right? You know, or, like, build their family, like, nest is what I'm saying, right? And so if you look at that audience, they are gonna, like, relate to what they're going through. So if Jeffree Star was really showing more like Instagram stories of, hey, let me show you my new house, and I'm really excited about my kitchen, or let me show you my bedroom, or whatever, instead of playing off this, like, I'm having a Red Bull in the backyard, overlooking the mountains, smoking a blunt, I can't wait for a little suck, a little lick. Like, okay, I don't know about you, but, like, my girlfriends and I, we don't sit around and talking about having a little suck and a little lick, okay? I'm just telling you right now. Like, if I said that to my friend Tanya Jean, she'd say, yeah, I don't need to know that about my best friend. So when people are watching him and they, like, think, like, he's their best friend, you know, it's very interesting to me that he, like, doesn't read into that. Like, and this is what kills YouTubers all the time. Like, Tyler Oakley is, like, a very good example of this to me. Tyler Oakley is somebody that did not age with his audience, right? And he, like, didn't take his audience along with this, like, growing up. So all of a sudden you had all these people that were watching Tyler Oakley when they were in college, and then they went on and got jobs, and then they went on and, like, started settling down and getting married and having kids, and now they're watching DIY videos and how to redo your bedroom and family vloggers, and he's over here getting stoned, putting on wigs, and so he's completely lost that audience. If you don't believe me, go look at his social blade. I mean, he's lost millions of subscribers at this point. And so if you're not, and subscribers equal sales. So I do think that's something that Jeffree Star has to think about. Okay, I've gone on and on about this. So let's get into the Trisha Paytas drama. All right, I was looking just through Trisha Paytas' Twitter and stuff like that, and I saw that, hold on a second, Jeffree Star is, like, going like this with his mirror over and over and over to me right on the YouTubes. Okay, I went over to Trisha Paytas' Twitter, and I noticed that she had, like, retweeted this email that she received in a second, which I'm going to get to. But then I noticed that Trisha Paytas had deleted a lot of videos, okay? And when I say a lot, I'm an unbelievably high amount of videos. You guys, hold on a second. Are you ready? You're gonna die when I tell you this, okay? Trisha Paytas has deleted, at this point, okay, and it all happened on one day, and it was 2 days ago. Trisha Paytas deleted, hold on a second, let me get to this, past all of my Q&A questions. Come on, phone! Trisha Paytas has deleted 113,311,050 video views off of her channels, okay? So that's not videos, that equals video views. So when you look at a video, if Trisha Paytas had a video that had, let's say, 100,000 views on it, okay? Then she takes that video off, and that's, like, adds up, right? Well, what she's really doing, just so I can make this clear so everybody understands this, is she's privated these videos, okay? Probably, I'm assuming. She's not deleting them. She's already made the money off. It wouldn't matter if she did, though, because it's not like she's gonna probably throw them back up at any time, right? But she's already made the money off these videos, right? Like, this is important. Like, I think sometimes people don't understand this. When you private a video, or where it appears that it's deleted by, like, whatever amount of money that you've made from that point of it being, like, when you posted it or published it up to the point that you delete it or make it private, you still have all the income off that video, right? So it's like, oh, I threw this video up, but now I'm going to take it down because I have an issue with this video. But for the 6 months that it was up, I didn't have any problem with making money off of what was said and done in that video, okay? What's interesting to me about this, and I don't know, like, Trisha, first of all, okay, like I've seen like a lot of people talking about this on Twitter and other places about Trisha deleting his videos. This should be no surprise to anybody. Trisha has been the queen of deleting videos in the past, okay? You know, when Trish back in the day would go through breakups and stuff like that with Sean, she would sit down on the kitchen floor and she would film. I mean, this is literally where the whole kitchen floor meme started from. Trisha would sit on the floor and she would film, like, do you guys remember this? Like 6 to 10 videos in a night. And then she would delete all the videos the next day, okay? So, and it was just, I think, really to build up this hype. And this is where the trolling was kind of, at that point, people were like, this was kind of like, okay, if the trolling is going here and here and here, and then it got to a point where it's too much and it started going down, like, this is really, like, this is not good, and this is, like, really affecting, like, real people and stuff. This was, like, right here, I think, with the trolling, when it was still going up, right? When it was kind of like it really wasn't hurting anybody but Trisha, you know? But I think that that was something that she learned at that time, was put all these videos out, say I feel like a chicken nugget, and then delete the videos, right? Okay, and then let's just get the hype going. Let's get the hype going around that. This, to me, is different, okay? This is damage control. This is cover your ASS. This is about, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, because people are going back and they are looking at all these videos, right? And what's interesting to me is, if you don't know, Trisha Paytas came out with a video on the heels of the same night that I posted my video saying I'm not covering this stuff anymore. And you know what's so weird about this? Is that back in the day, okay, so Trisha Paytas came out with a video called Addressing Everything. And she came out and addressed really nothing. She talked in circles for a half an hour and basically blamed Ethan Klein for everything again. I mean, I just really watched the video and I was like, I cannot believe this is for real. Like, it just was a lot of talking in circles again to me. And everything was brought up, and that's all I'm going to say about that, because I said I wasn't going to talk about that stuff. But it just was, to me, it just was a whole lot of nothing, honestly. And that's something else that, like, Trisha's always like, I'm going to address all this stuff, and then never addresses anything. But the thing is that, you know, in the past, Trisha has been known for deleting videos. Like, that's nothing new. But this, to me, feels so completely different. And you guys, when you're talking about the amount of views that Trisha's videos get, she doesn't usually get 1 million views, okay? A video. Unless it's like some astronomical video. She gets anywhere from 200 to 500,000 views. So you're looking at, okay, over here, so even if she was getting 1 million views a video, if these are all 1 million view videos, she's deleted 100 videos off of her channel, right? But if she's getting, let's say, half of that amount, she's deleted like 200 videos off of her channel. I mean, 500, 1,000. I mean, who knows how many videos she's deleted at this point. And I really believe that Trisha went into some kind of panic mode. And this is where it's like, okay, girl, what is really going on? Like, what are you really worried about? That you're trying to portray to everybody that you've got it all together, and like people are just really being hard on you and whatever. Like, this is what I don't understand, okay? So I watched the video of Addressing Everything. I'm not going to get into that, but she just was like, this has been really, really tough. You know, like, this has been a tough month, going into everybody, you know, basically kind of saying like, I don't know. But then you go in and you delete all these videos. So you address everything and then you delete everything. What's that about? I'm confused. Why are you deleting the videos? What tracks are you covering that you're worried about that the next person is going to come out and expose things in a video that you know, because she's deleting videos that she knows has information but that we don't, right? Or at least not yet. But this is the thing that I think, like, a lot of big influencers don't know. I don't do this, but I do know that there are a lot of people out there that do this, that will go in there and completely copy somebody's channel. I don't know if you guys know this. So, like, there is a person out there, as I speak right now, that has Trisha Paytas' entire video collection already downloaded on their computer. So all they have to do is go, I mean, I've talked to a lot of people that do this. I'll be like, do you have this video? Because I don't remember what this video said that so-and-so put out, but I remember that they talked about it in that video. Oh yeah, I have that video. Hold on a second, let me pull off my hard drive. There are people that literally go in and they collect every video. So even though Trisha Paytas has deleted every video off of their YouTube channel, there's a lot of people out there that still have all these videos. So I don't know what Trisha's attempt is by deleting all these videos, or what they're gonna find, you know. I will say this, is if you go over to that TikTok, I don't remember what it's called. It's called like Trisha Paytas Contradictions or something like that. But it shows the contradictions in Trisha's stories. Like, it's very interesting, and I have to believe that there is some reason why, like, that's why Trisha is deleting a lot of these videos. I will say this, on the heels of Trisha Paytas addressing everything, but really not anything, in their video, Ethan Klein then came out, because Trisha, of course, talked in the video about Ethan Klein, and said, and then Ethan started addressing things on Twitter, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I thought you were taking a social media break. Like, seriously? Is this ever gonna end? Like, is this ever gonna end? Like, could the real adult please stand up? Like, I know that Trisha Paytas is off the rails, okay? I understand that. But, like, I really, to be honest with you guys, I just don't understand this. I don't, okay? And then on the heels of that, then Trisha Paytas puts this email up that they received, supposedly, okay? Which doesn't even, to me, when you read it, doesn't even look like an email. It looks like a notes app note or whatever. But it says, through all of the hate, there's a lot of people out there who's, this is an email that Trisha received that they retweeted. Through all of the hate, there's a lot of people out there who still want to see you do well. No matter what goes down, no matter how much hate there is, no matter how much you can get in your own way, I still see a human being on the other side of my screen. So for your own sake, just take a vacation. Finish whatever projects you got going on and go somewhere alone for a bit. Or with Moses if he's free. But just take a break from all the BS, bro. And don't even see it as silencing yourself or worrying who will be there when you're back. You owe yourself peace of mind. I apologize for the directness in sending you an email you didn't ask for, but to me as a viewer, you're a homie, and I help the people I care about. In times where you're the butt of the internet joke, or non-filtering, ranting, or self-sabotaging, or doing well and cooking with Moses, I just want to see you be okay. And I thought it was a very interesting email for Trisha to retweet and then say, this email meant the world, thank you, right? There are so many people in comment sections of videos that are saying the exact same thing to Trisha Paytas. Hell, I said the same thing to Trisha Paytas in a video. You know, gal, just go get yourself some help, okay? Take 6 months or a year off the internet. How hard is it really for these people to disconnect and unplug their phone and put their phones away? Really? Like, are you so ate up? This is where ego, pride, and arrogance come in the way. Are you so ate up with having to be the center of attention that you can't put your own phone down for your own self-well-being? Like, I don't understand that, right? And I love that in the middle of this paragraph of this email, right? This person who, I think this is a very nice email. I really do think it's somebody that really seems to care about Trisha Paytas, as I think many fans do. But this is the thing that Trisha, for some reason, is unwilling to accept, okay? Is that you've had this huge group of fans over here. And then what's happened is, which each thing you've done, it's been like, bloop, bloop. You did this, Trisha. You did this. Nobody else did this but you. With each incident, you've lost more and more fans. You've lost more and more support. You've done this, okay? And I'm not saying that the H3 Reddit hasn't contributed to it. I'm not saying all this, but I'm saying, Trisha, you have a huge part in this. And, you know, at some point, we have to take a look at, like, what our part is in something and say, at least I can fix my part, okay? So maybe it is a lot. Let's just play devil's advocate. Maybe tons of it does have to do with the H3 Reddit, okay? Maybe it is 80% Ethan Klein, okay? Maybe the other, you guys, I'm just joking, okay? When I say this, I'm being completely sarcastic. But maybe it's all of these haters, Trisha, that are coming for you, right? Okay, that being said, let's just take your one small 1% of responsibility in this whole thing that is the life of Trisha Paytas, and let's have you take responsibility just for that 1%, okay? Clean up your side of the street. You start staying off the internet. Stop putting out videos addressing nothing, okay? Stop stirring the pot. Stop pointing the finger. Stop blaming other people. And just take responsibility for your part. And let's see. Put your phone down, okay? If you want to make a video doing a Domino's, eating mukbang at 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to do videos getting everybody all worked up about stuff. That's your choice. This is your choice that you've done this, right? Just take responsibility for your 1% and 50% of your 1%. and let's see if things start getting better for you. Let's just see if things start getting better for you, because I would have to think they would, right? No. When this person says, so for your own sake, just take a vacation. Finish whatever projects you've got going on and go somewhere alone for a bit. Trisha Paytas cannot do that, okay? Trisha Paytas cannot do that. I think this is a fantastic suggestion. I agree with this 100%, okay? Trisha Paytas cannot do this. Even if Trisha Paytas attempted to take 6 months to a year off, I think would be back sooner than that, right? So, and Ethan Klein, I mean, said he was going to be gone for a week and was tweeting out. It's like at some point, you don't need to defend yourself, right? Your well-being should be better. And I'm not saying Ethan, just so people hear me, okay? I'm not saying that Ethan Klein doesn't have a right to defend himself, okay? I'm saying that at some point, your well-being should be more important than your constant need to defend yourself against craziness, okay? That let people decide it on their own anyway. Anyway, so that's where we're at with the world of Trisha Paytas. What videos do you think that Trisha deleted? Well, I mean, we know that they're not the mukbang videos, right? You know, look, I think there's a lot of the Shane Dawson videos still up. So it's not those. So it's like, it has to be a lot of Trisha's older videos that I'm wondering if Trisha was like, you know what, people are really looking at me closely right now. Like, is this going to be a Shane Dawson 2.0? Like, are they going to come at me for like every little thing I said in every single video? And only Trisha would know what Trisha had said in all of those videos to go back and start deleting them so that Trisha Paytas is not the next Shane 2.0, and the same thing that happened with Shane happens to Trisha. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.